future, like sister from the future, right? Please tell me. I've gotten my sisters and girlfriends. Nah. Fair enough. Well, that was an easy out for me. I got to do a Ring Fit adventure soon. I have to. The last couple of days, I haven't done anything. I've basically just been slowly fusing to my couch. It didn't help that I bought cinnamon rolls and cookies. That probably didn't help, but oh well. I love it. I deserve it. Okay. We still have 150 gems to find, and I'd stinking dragged before. And now it's back. I don't like this. Nothing happened. We just look really stupid. We just look top stupid. Alright, maybe we can approach the chair.
I'm in danger.
There we go.
In the castle, king in the castle.
Nice.
Have a chair, I have a chair.
That was perfect. It looks like a big old hot dog. You know how hot dogs look like they have too much meat packed into the skin? It's got that shiny, kind of greasy, oily outside. You just trust me. I'm going to report a problem, and that problem is chat. Thank you for your cooperation. Oh god, you can't see that. Don't look at that. Whoops. I forgot. You guys aren't supposed to be able to see that screen. Whoops. You may have caught a glimpse of something interesting if you're a sharp-eyed viewer. Whoops. I'm fired. I just got fired. That's a shame. But now I can stream with you guys more often, I guess. Oh no. Sean Connery. I don't know if that's good or not. Anyway. Carmen Sandiego has a bulge. Good. Okay. You can play with it for a little while, dude. We'll let you do that. Come on, Barbie. Let's go party. Yeah. You remember that? Chat. God. You know, I really do want to get one of those. The fun thing is this is actually just like New York City driving simulator right now. Like, there's really no difference between... There's no game. This is just like another day in New York. Oh, God.
Let me get my fat neck in there. Everything's messed up now.
You're up, Red.
So that I don't understand. I had 3 hearts left. It had... There's no bonus. And it only has a 2 attack power. Yeah. 7 is attack power, 8 is attack. I can't touch it and it does mega damage to me. Problem is I'm touching it too. That passcode is invalid. Good. Good. Great. I really wish it was all PS4 platforms. I did put it in Zeke's suggested games. That sucks because it's such a good game. It's such a good game. Let me drop the Steam link for it. You guys can check it out if you want. If you're Steam players. Heltar, good to see you. Sing. Good day to you. This is the game we'll be checking out later today. I'll be playing it on PS4 because I have a copy. You know what? Maybe I'll do a giveaway. Yeah. But it doesn't deter me because I grew up on Goblin Come. So it is what it is. I'll take it. Oh. Well?
What the hell?
Well, we're here.
Go to the kitchen.
No, because if I walk in front of her, I'm worried that she's gonna snag me. I'm gonna try to go to the right.
She hasn't answered yet.
Yeah, but I'm very worried about it. Oh, I can't. So she's a static one, I guess. You know how some guys get like butt implants or calf implants? I wonder if you can get like hand implants. Like if you want like meaty paws. You think they would do that? Peachy would. That's true. That's true. Good point. Always be thinking. Always be thinking. A, B, C. Always be thinking. Perfect. Perfect. Gamer doing just what he meant to do. Thank you, Weasel. Whee! Ha! Kill her! Get her, psycho! Yeah! Aww. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to wherever, ever you are today. Hope we're doing well. How are you? Hell of a start. Thanks, Mighty. Mighty, what'd you do? You subbed. You subbed. Now wait a minute. Thanks to Hadokens for the gift, though. I don't understand. I don't understand. Usually if somebody subs from a gift sub, it'll say they're continuing their gift sub courtesy of Uncle Hado. Did you just sub yourself? What's happening? Thank you. Either way, thanks to everyone. Hello. How are you? Good to see you. Happy day of the week. Hadoken gave me a year in the cage. Oh, that's weird then that it didn't say that in the message. Am I wrong? Don't they usually do that? It used to say, because it says Mighty subscribed to tier 1 to subscribe for 3 months. It usually says, oh, maybe that's only when you're no, because I've had gifts in other channels and it says, you know, Claws entering month 2 of 3, courtesy of Wabbajack or whatever. You see courtesy of Hadokens? I don't see it. Oh, you edited the pre-filled message. I got it. So you put your own thank you to Hado in there. Got it. Okay. Sorry, Twitch, for catching strays. My brain got confused. Are you surprised? No, you're not. This is my Martian shirt. It looks like I have the boobs, weirdly. I don't know why that looks like that. I think because of the way the font is. Looks like major boobage. It's not. Moving on. This is my Martian shirt. Actually, can you see it in the back? Can you see the Martian? Yeah, there you go. The Martian. The Martian. I think Rod's shit is good. I hope everybody's shit is good. Wearing the Martian shirt because we watched Hail Mary over the weekend. It was very good. Very, very good. I knew little about it going into it, so there were a lot of nice surprises and fun moments. Very, very good movie. It's going to go on my list of like pro-science-y movies with The Martian and Contact and maybe Andromeda Strain and Arrival. 95 stream streak. Holy crap. Do not spoil stuff, Rod. Why would Rod spoil stuff? What's he spoiling? About the movie? He ain't even paying attention. Apparently Rod made up all the stuff that DP was saying when DP was hanging out with him. So I can't be mad or congratulate DP for anything that was said during that stream. Because apparently it was all Rod. I don't remember Arrival being slow, honestly. I remember having like good moments of tension and good pacing, I thought. Tends to spoil stuff while talking about media, that being the intent. No, you're 100% correct. He does. If you're talking about Hail Mary, I won't say anything more about it other than I really enjoyed it and I encourage people to seek it out. That's all. Oh, except that one time when Redacted did Redacted and then Redacted happened and then it was Redacted. That was crazy, Redacted. That was crazy. Speaking of crazy, figure it out. This is from Helltar. Good luck. His brain is unlike many others. His brain is unlike other brains. Really love it. Denis Villeneuve. They sure take their fucking time. Yeah, I have to watch the second Blade Runner again because I kind of just zoned out. How to harvest energy. You're in the ballpark. Arrival made me cry like a baby. It was rough at times. How Toto lives a green life. Yeah. No, that's not correct. I bless the rains. Is it I miss or I bless the rains? I can never remember. The rains down in Africa. Thanks, Toto. How Toto be living that green life. We're going to the Bone Zone today, which is, I guess, the catacombs or catacombs, depending on how you want to say that. And I don't know what to expect. How to generate electricity that is not coal-based. No. No. It's Bless the Rains? Okay. Yeah, I can never remember. And even though you told me now, that doesn't guarantee that I'm going to remember it in like a week or two. How to sabotage green energy and ramp up on fuel production. Nope. How to survive after the apocalypse. Nope. Nope. How to minimize energy impact on the environment. I'll say you guys are getting like too specific with it. That's all. That's your free hint for the day. By the way, we do have a new word or phrase of the day, courtesy of Gulo. How to generate electricity. Thanks, Schoolhouse Rock. How to power your shit. How to take powerful shits. How to power your sex toys. I like that I say you're getting too specific, and then Rod gets the most specific. Also, let's take into account Rod's statement. How to power your sex toys. Build a hydroelectric dam, a wind farm. What is that thing at the top? What is that supposed to be? Propane, I guess? You should never have a propane tank with just an open top that you set on fire. I'm going to say that as a PSA. If you have a propane tank, make sure to not just set the top of it on fire. Those sex toys need power. A lot of power, apparently. Nuclear power. Tiffy, you said nuclear is green. I'm going to argue it's not. Or is that what you're saying? Because you said how to use green energy, and then although nuclear is green. Heltar used to work in the nuclear energy industry. I wonder what his opinion is. How to tell the difference between good and bad. Nope. How to understand energy. And what Kid said earlier, we're kind of the closest or the most general. What's up, Prof? How are you? Hello, Prof. Happy Monday. How to create energy is you're approaching it. 57 months. Heinz 57 from Prof. That's a tasty sub right there. Heinz 57 on a 4-month streak. How to control energy. Let me give you guys the next one. Because you're doing pretty good. But it's not good enough. Let's do... That's really not going to help. This is really not going to help at all. It's not going to help at all. Figure it out. This is a terrible image. How to be a sorcerer. Split screen makes me think green versus manufactured. How to measure energy cost. Kids at least got like... I don't want to say the right idea, but you've got the right kind of mindset. If that helps at all, it probably doesn't at all. How to measure the importance of energy. Prof's got the right kind of idea. You guys always choose interesting words to describe things. If I was your editor, I would say simplify. Basically, you're giving me the definition of words in the sentence rather than just using the word itself. I know that doesn't really help. How to be a drug dealer, how to be Walter White. Do you think Walter White moved quantities so small it could be measured on this scale? Absolutely not. Maybe for QA. QC. How to evaluate energy usage. You're dancing around it. You guys are dancing around it. You're still a little too specific. How to weigh plutonium. Very specific guess. A very specific guess. If you don't want to guess this anymore, you can be asking secret word or phrase of the day questions too. Did we do anything else this weekend? We watched Hail Mary. We watched some of the soccer stuff. I really can't get into soccer. Like I'm having fun with the whole tournament aspect of it. It is Heltar's WikiHow, and it is Gulo's word or phrase of the day. I can't get into soccer for one reason. The flopping. I can't. How energy works is probably the closest so far. I just need some different words to get there, Quebecois. How energy works is probably the closest. No, this is Heltar's. Yeah. How works energy? Perfect. Nailed it. I kind of want to time you out for that. I kind of want to time you out more because of that second one. I don't think I've... there it is. Perfect. Wow, 10 minutes? You better bring him back. That's not fair because now we can't guess. Stream is muted? Why is the stream muted? Bring him back. Damn it. Bring him back. Thank you. Thank you. Let him guess. That's not fair. I said I almost wanted to. Welcome back, Quebecois. No one got it, so you're free to guess. Anyway, if that happens again, you can just whisper me. You can whisper me your guests. Guests? Whisper me your guest list. Flopping is rough. The games can be fun when they're free flowing. Yeah, when they're actually playing the game, they're super fun. When you're stopping every 30 seconds because apparently any gentle contact means that somebody shattered their... Now, this did happen, so I don't want to make light of that. Somebody did break their shin or ankle, like in one of the earlier games, but like, if somebody just bumps into you and you are rolling around on the ground like your whole spine has been shattered, I guess, then technically you wouldn't be able to roll if your spine was shattered, but you get what I'm trying to say. I can't. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy. Easy, Rod. You can... That question can come right back at you. You're being aggressive. You're being aggressive. Tilly, you probably missed some of Quebecois back and forth. They're just being silly. It's okay. Everything's okay. It's Monday. Let's take it easy. I was gonna say football players act like pussies. Women football goes hard, very physical. I honestly I don't think I've watched a women's soccer match, or honestly anything outside of like tennis, since like the 90s. I just haven't. I mean, I guess the U.S. Women's World Cup. Well, the Women's World Cup is gonna be what, in 2 years? And our U.S. team has won like the last, 2, 3, 4 of them? Something like that. So, yeah. I don't care for sports in general, just saw clips. It's fun watching it with Peachy, though. It's just kind of a very chill hangout. We have nothing invested in any of the teams. Except I'll tell you who I hate. Uruguay. I don't know why. Uruguay. Those guys look like assholes. There's one guy that just looks like the purest asshole. It's so weird. You have sound again? Rod, what happened? More of an Agassi Sampras guy. Serial floppers. Did they flop on the tennis court? I don't remember them flopping on the tennis court. I don't like trying to say Uruguay. You're a guy. You're a guy. You're a guy? You're a gay. Oh, I got you, Rod. How to make electricity. No, you're close. I'm looking for one specific word here. And I'm going to get to the next slide, and it's going to be whoever says it first, basically. Well, actually, let me look and make sure that I understand what it is. Can I do studio mode without you guys seeing it? Oh, no. Hold on. I screwed this up before, so let me do it properly. Now. Okay, right. All right, get your typing fingers ready. I'm going to give you a second to get ready. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys get ready because I know some of you are on a delay. How to understand how energy is measured? You guys are like, you're getting bits and pieces of it. How to understand is the good one. Knowing the scale of energy production from different sources. All right, you ready? Get your typey fingers ready. How to understand. How to understand. Okay, I'll give it to Quebecois, even though the X snuck in there. I was all ready to give it to you. Quebecois, and then that X snuck in there, and I was like, if somebody gets it before you do. No, Quebecois got it. It's literally just how to understand E equals MC squared. You can yell at Heltar for this one. That's why I was like, I didn't know how else to say, like, you guys are just getting, like, too specific, or like, too general, I guess? I don't know. And there he goes. And Rod removed it. How many words? I think it's technically one. One word. I think today's word is one word. Quebecois, just by existing here, just stirs the pot for reasons I don't even understand. They're not even doing it. The next pick wasn't Einstein. This author failed. Actually, these pictures are terrible. Look, I'll show you how bad they were. This one would have been pretty easy. I feel like that would have been a giveaway. So I didn't give you that one to start with. This one was kind of funny. I still don't know what this thing is. I guess it's a propane tank with an open lid. I don't know. Also, just a tree in a pot. I don't know if you can get a lot of energy from that. Here's a scale. Because you have to define what mass means. See? I mean, it's kind of like Sterno, but that's a big boy. That's a big boy Sterno bottle. I mean, maybe if you're a caterer, you'd understand that. I don't know. That seems dangerous to me. This one I don't think would have helped much. Peace offering, have the next WikiHow. He said, take that, Rod. So I timed him out. Oh, I thought Kid Ween timed him out. I think you both did, and then it backfired. You untimed him out. Me and Tilly are over here, and I think Tiffy, because Tiffy and Quebecois get these a lot. I think we're the only ones. Our poor Canadian brother up there. Waiting for Heltar? Please do. As soon as they pop in and say their usual greeting, you can pop off on Heltar. He'll probably just get a good laugh out of it, to be honest. See, now look at that. Isn't that nice? Quebecois with the 11. Isn't that nice? Now, some of you out there might think that I already told Quebecois what today's WikiHow was in order to solicit a sub, but it's not true. I didn't do it. It's not true. I didn't do it. Thank you, Quebecois. Thank you for coming back here, even though you get bopped for no reason. This one would have been a good one, I think, because it's very confusing. It's very confusing. Look at this thing. If you just put coal in a propane tank and set it on fire, you can listen to... you can have air conditioning blowing on the back of your head while you listen to two tower speakers next to each other while sipping a mug with your pinky out and just typing on your laptop. I love this picture. It's so stupid. This picture's so stupid. Would I have had to seen Thursday's stream to get it? No. It does have something to do with, I will say, this channel, this community, not a specific game, but you did not necessarily have to be here. I mean, you probably had to be here like once to get it. That's about it. That's it. July 4th stream confirmed. Rod versus Kidween versus Heltar and me. Wrestling match at Claws. You guys coming over here to do a wrestle match? I don't know. I know everybody else's build. I know mine and Rod's and Heltar's build. Oh, I'm not wrestling apparently. Am I the ref in this situation? That's happening? What's happening? And Tiffy's going in the closet for 3. Tiffy, can you time yourself out for 3? I'm the ref. Okay. Well, I know Rod's build, which is kind of like mine, and Heltar's, which is like a fire hydrant. I don't know yours or Kidween's build, so I don't know how fair this is going to be. It's basically like Rod versus Heltar would be like a scarecrow versus a fire hydrant, if that helps. And I'm not making fun of Rod. I'm saying if it was me versus Heltar, it would be a scarecrow versus a fire hydrant. So, you know, if you needed a visual. I know Kidween's an ancient vampire, but I don't know what their build is, you know? Here, this probably wouldn't have helped. I don't think I can. Time yourself out or picture a scarecrow versus a fire hydrant. Don't put it into AI. Here's the one that I gave to you. I don't know what this arrowhead has to do with anything. Is this like an Indian arrowhead here? Is this like a ghost? Like, what is this? Either. Fair. I don't know what are we doing here? What is this supposed to be? We've got nuclear, what do you call them? Thermal towers. We've got a satellite. We've got like an MRI, I guess. And then some kind of, I don't know what this is. Assume you're built like Heltar, just taller. That's fair. You're a taller fire hydrant. Got it. And that's it. So Mighty, no Einstein, no nothing here. Nothing about, hold on. Do we even have? Okay. He's mentioned 6 times. Okay. He's mentioned 6 times. Yeah. So he's mentioned. He's just not in a picture. So, you know. Equals MC squared to theory of relativity. Yes. But in order to understand it, you got to understand what the E's about, what the M's about, what the C's about, and what that little 2 is about. Or in Quebecois' case, what the X is. And you got to understand what the X is. You know? You know? I don't know, man. That's why I wore a science shirt. Okay, get rid of that. And you guys can get rid of this. You guys can still guess the word or phrase of the day. Let me get my game going.
All right.
Exactly, dude. I think the first thing I want to do is try to upgrade our club. We have a divine club. And while we wait, I'll eat some beans. That's the first thing you're doing. Yeah, that sounds good. We can get some beans. I think that's only fair. I'm letting Steam start up. Why is Dispatch getting a patch? Does anybody know? That's interesting. Dispatch just got a patch for some reason. E equals mx squared sounds like a great shirt to generate conversation. It does sound like a good one. And technically you can put x in as a variable, so it could stand in for c, which is the speed of light. Quebecois, you can always wait. I might have a list of some that I can just pull from, if you don't want to do it. I always forget. There we go. E equals MXC, Most Extreme Elimination Challenge. That's not what I wanted, thank you. Very cute summer sale Steam, but that's not what I want. I want my MTV. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Let me get my controller up and then we'll eat a bean. We'll eat a bean. Shake them up. What do we got? Are we going to the catacombs? We are. How do you say it, Mighty? Do you say catacombs or catacombs? Catacombs, catacombs. Ready? Got a little shake here. Oh, God, we got a real trifecta of shit. Okay. We've got the brown one is cappuccino / liver and onions. The orange and red one is peach / vomit. And the black one, as always, is licorice or burnt rubber. What would you like? Who says catacombs? The degenerate British, apparently. Catacombs for your hair. Yeah, that's how I say it. Liver. Thank you so much. The liver sticks with you, man. That liver and onions gets up in the nasal cavity and it sits there forever. It sits there forever. If you played Hogwarts Legacy, they say catacombs. Now the thing is, here's English for you. How to drink more than Pete. Is that just trivia? Is that a challenge? They say catacombs. Yeah, they say catacombs. I'm not playing that game again. If they say catacombs, I'm never touching that game. I'm burning the only copy I have. So in English, comb, like to comb your hair, C-O-M-B, or a rooster comb, is pronounced that way, comb. Tomb, T-O-M-B, spelled the same as comb, just with a T instead of a C. Tomb. Why? Nobody knows. I'm sure somebody knows. Please be a cappuccino. It's not. That onion stink just hits you. As soon as you crack that jelly bean shell, that onion stink just hits you right in the back of the nose. I don't think I've had a cappuccino in any of these batches. God, it stinks. It stinks. This is one of the worst ones because you can't actually eat liver and onions. You know? Like, you can't eat wet dog. You can't really eat burnt rubber. Tiffy, you can try !bean, but that only works for Visi. I mean, it might work for you technically. Like, you can try it. Try !bean, see what happens. I don't know if it'll actually trigger or not. The only person who can trigger that command without paying for it... Oh, you're trying to guess the word. Fair. But the only person that can use that command without paying for it is Visi because she literally sent me all the beans. So I think that's only fair. I have a spelling checker. It came with my PC. It plainly marks for my review mistakes I cannot see. I hate that sentence so much. As a copy editor, I feel like Tiffy feels the same way. I've never made you eat a bean. You can. I wouldn't hold it against you, but thank you for not doing it. In fact, you don't have different forms for masculine, feminine, or neutral, yet your language is a lot dumber and more complicated is insane. Yeah, everything you said is correct. Yeah, I've had the only languages that I've learned but can't really speak are Spanish and Russian. Russian has some crazy cases. Spanish is a little simpler to learn. Yeah, Romanian's first language. Is that more like, does that lean more to the Latin side, like the Romantic languages, or more to the Slavic? I don't know. I learned a couple words in Romanian when I went there. But it was basically just to say hello and thank you. That was it. It's more Latin. Okay, I wasn't sure. Because you kind of, right in the middle there, it could have leaned Romantic or it could have leaned Slavic. Claw, stop refunding points since the beans arrived. That's not true. I just refunded them last week. Because Quebecois went through all of them and burned all his fart points up. I strike a key and type a word and wait for it to see whether it is wrong or right. It shows me straight a P. It shows me straight a P. I was good at... P, if I just read it without thinking about it, like if I turn my brain off, it's okay. I lost it at straight AP. What am I missing there? It shows me straight AP. Romania was named literally because the Romans were there. You know, that makes sense. Germany might have the weirdest naming convention because the French call it one thing, The Spanish call it another thing. The English call it another thing. It's like, in Spanish, it's like Alemania. In French, it is, shoot, what was it called in French? It's like something completely different. I think it's because there were different German city-states, and then they just had different naming conventions for different ones. And some of them stuck with certain ones in certain languages, and some of them didn't. What are you looking for in French? What you call Germany. The country of Germany. As none of these great affairs disc lose the pros and cons and whether right or wrong. It's a loud nightmare to us swans. What's happening, Pete? I'm losing my mind. Oh, so Alamein. Okay, so Alemania and Alamein are pretty much the same. Oh, maybe Deutschland is what I'm thinking of. In German, it's like Deutschland. Deutschland, Uber. Nope. Nein. Back it up. There. So, first thing I'd like to do today is have you guys continue guessing what the word of the day is. Second thing I'd like to do today is see if I can level up this club at all, because I would like a stronger divine weapon before we go into the catacombs. The catacombs. So, I love this sword. 9! But, oh, speaking of 9, has anybody been keeping up with Critical Role? I think they're taking a little break for a little while. They're switching from Campaign 4. Oh, Divine Club 5. I would imagine we can still upgrade that, right? Does it relate directly to you? Nope. Not me. One word related to the stream and its community here, but not a game and not me. God, I got to get that liver and onion out. It's nasty. Okay. Let's go to our bonfire boy. I don't know if he's going to be able to upgrade this or not. We'll find out. I'm going to try something real quick. Does that work? It does. Okay. So again, that works, but only Vissy can use it to actually trigger it. I just want to make sure it still worked. There goes Pete. What part of speech? It is a proper noun. Proper noun.
Well, hello again.
Prithee, be careful.
You doing all right? Need anything forged?
I'm gonna try and read this like Andre. The knight takes flight until the knight to the right was right with all his might. He writes a tale of sail and sea while two weary toilers flee. How about that one?
You could have changed it. You could have changed how about that one. You could have changed it. Aw, Peachy gets a command. Dimitrescu. Remember that if you're guessing all lowercase, I'm not saying any of those were correct. I'll actually tell you they're not, so you don't waste your time typing. But just remember to do all lowercase, because there might be a time where you spell it correctly, but it doesn't trigger the bot because it's not all lowercase. It would be really nice if he didn't continue hammering away on this stupid thing. I guess we can't do this anymore. Is it modify?
I'll be seeing you then.
So either we can't upgrade this club, or we just can't upgrade it here. I might actually have to look this up. I really hate the ting 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 of this guy. Does it relate to a particular chatter? Yes, it does. And if you figure that out, you will figure out the word of the day. And remember, no other characters either. So even if they spell their name a certain way, there's no extraneous characters. It's all letters. I don't know if it would matter. We can try that out someday, but I don't think it would matter. Pete, I'm surprised you're still here after Rod's threat. Okay, so we can take this up to a divine plus 10. It really doesn't raise it that much. It really only raises it like 14 points of damage. That kind of sucks. Okay, it only raises at 14 points of damage, and it actually scales really terribly with... Wait, is this what I want, or do I want Daughter of Chaos? I think we want to go here. It scales really poorly with strength, which sucks. Give my luck and lurk to the shadows. Thank you, Colonel. Enjoy your lurk, bud. Enjoy your lurk. What else does it scale with? Ugh. It's got B scaling with faith. This is not where I want to be. I don't want to be here. Nobody wants to be here. Is it Tangier related? It is not. Oh, fuck. Did I just beef myself here? Well, now wait a minute. Was there somebody here that we wanted to kill that we didn't kill last time? I didn't mean to go here. Nice, Quebecois. That sounds fun. I goofed this. I super goofed this. Well, let's put our regular weapon back on, I guess. What a good start. What a good start to the stream. This is a good warm-up, I guess. I think we can just kind of like zinc and run out of here, right? Might as well farm the phalanx. I don't want to farm the phalanx. See, people are still working on my word. They are. They're getting close. Tiffy's getting close. Tiffy's honing in. So, okay, straight ahead and up was the... Wait, what things do I have on? I've got the Abyss ring on, which I don't need anymore. So what do we want to put on? I mean, I guess that. Was there anything here we didn't kill? We killed the pretty lady with the tail. We killed the scum dragon. Was there anything else here we wanted to kill? A bloodhound on the trail. This sucks. Did they really take this? They really took my warp away? And I don't have any more bones. This is stupid. I think we just run straight across, right? What do we know so far? It's one word. It has something to do with one of our community members here in chat. Oh yeah, we can go up here and then go up and then jump over these guys down here to get to the end. What a waste. Could you imagine doing this in a speed run? Could you imagine this? It's a proper noun. Has something to do with one of our community members. Worse than a Warp 2 feels very Monday. I mean, it's a good warm-up, I guess, because there's not really anything else out here. I just have to run and jump like an idiot. So I gotta remember not to come here. I think it's like Moon Daughter or something like that. Am I gonna have enough stamina to do the jumping attack? Nope. Not if you hit the wrong button, you're not. Not the kick. Sure. What a ridiculous thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's fine. Oh, he is thundering after us, isn't he? I can't remember if he comes in here or not, though. Oh, are you stuck? Is it the name of a community member or just related to it? It's the name of a community member. Is it their full name or an abbreviation? Full name. Holy shit! That was half of my life for no reason. That guy hit my life in half. For no reason. Oh, you know what else sucks? Now we're gonna pop out of the painted world and we're gonna end up in that room with all the dickheads. Is there no way to skip this? Really? Fucking hell. I don't have a bone. I should have boned. Can we buy bones? I feel stupid. I don't even feel pretty anymore. I just feel stupid. God damn it. Well, let's go kill this guy, I guess. Is everybody else going to leave me alone? Okay, good. You can buy him if you find the shop guy. What's the shop guy? Can I just... The thing is, if I die... Fucking hell. Oh, this is bad. If I die, we're going right back to that last bonfire. Come on, you coward. It's 1000% something cheeky because it's related to command. No, it's not. It's not related to a command. I actually don't think this person has a command, so it might be okay. Am I avoiding these guys? I think I am. I really just... You know what? We're gonna do our best. We're gonna do our best. Trick me into a free clue. Oh, you bastard. Oh, you bastard. You tricky bastard. Are they coming after us? Do they come all the way out here? One does. Alright, you're gonna be annoying, aren't you? Oh, you're gonna back off? Okay, cool. That's fine. Alright. Now the worst part is, I think this other place is the dead bonfire, is that correct? Isn't this other bonfire dead up here? Isn't this one like completely cooked? Oh, we can go up here. You know what? This is fine. I meant to do this. No. Here's what I meant to do. We're going to go sit at this bonfire and then run all the way back to the other blacksmith who's just across the bridge. I definitely meant to do this. You guys are fun. It's also reminding me that we don't have commands for everybody, which is interesting. Also, Rod, if it happened to be Zeke, I don't know if it would have triggered if you include the underscore. How many letters? I think 10? Yeah. 10. Ah, what a stupid thing I've done. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Come back down, please. You gotta run payroll today? Just reroute. Just round down everybody's pay and take whatever the remainders are and put it on your payroll. That's the way to do it. So everybody gets an even amount, nobody gets cents, and then you get all the cents. Just make sure you don't have a rounding error. Some mundane detail like that. Does it have numbers? It does not. Like Office Space all over again. Exactly, dude. You get it. You get it. So what is Kalel doing? He's being stupid, but what he's doing right now is to try to sit a bonfire. So if and when I die, I can show up here and not back in the painted world. Okay, I forgot that we can't do that. So I guess we will just run our asses back the way we just came from. I'm a mess today. 10 letters, no numbers. Whose word is it again? It is Gulo's. Gulo's. Yeah, come in on a Saturday. That's worth the extra pennies, I think. Guild. I missed your question. Is it a random person that Hadokens or Vincent picked? No, it's not a random like trash sub. It's a regular member. It is a regular. It is a member regular. I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't do some like random trash gift sub. That would be, honestly, I couldn't even remember their name if I did that. Okay, so we'll go over and we'll go to the blacksmith and see what we can do. Unfortunately, he's not at a bonfire. So we will then have to run up to past where we fought Ornstein and Smo. You know what? I'm so slow. There we go. That feels lightly better. Random person, Weaseltown. Are they here in the room with us right now? I don't believe so unless they're lurking. I'll just say that I have not seen them say anything yet. Oh, that was glowing weirdly. I thought it was like I had some souls left over. Scott Evans. If it was, it would be like the Mr. Scott Evans. But I know you're going for that 10 character rule, so you're okay. But that is not the way. That is not the way. Okay. This is what I wanted to do anyway. We just did it a back-assward way around.
Warlord, I can. Strong I am.
Yeah. Totally, dude. So... there's got to be a way to make this menuing better, right? Just want to think of an Orlando one more time. Let me check something, Quebecois. Hold on. Huh. Well, Quebecois got it, but it didn't trigger, and I don't know why. Quebecois, how are you spelling... how are you spelling Lucre Gamer? Are you spelling it with an I? It's a stupid question. Maybe Lucre spells it with an I. Can you try it with an I? No, that's a stupid question, Claw. You're the one that put the word in... Why did it not work? Did I add it after the fact? Hold on. Maybe I added it and then didn't refresh. Trigger fire. Hold on. Refresh cache. Alright, can you guys try it again? I know, Pete. I know. I didn't think of it until afterwards. It was just a refresh. Okay. So, Quebecois with a twofer today. Quebecois with a twofer. The double down. Nobody time them out for that just because they win. Don't be a sore loser. Well done. You've already sent me your WikiHow, which will be fun. Feel free to send me your word or phrase of the day. Okay, I have a question for people who know this game really well. Why can I not upgrade this Divine Club anymore? Is it because I'm holding it? But I'm not anymore. What is the deal with this? Why can I not upgrade the Divine Club? Is there a different option I have to pick in the menu? It's not reinforce. It's good at +5, but I want it +10. And it's not even showing up. It's at 5. Yeah. Yeah, I'll show you.
Coming soon.
Also, I really want to get rid of a lot of this stuff. It's just weird that it doesn't even show up in my options at all. So here. Pete with the Hadokens resub. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Hadokens. Yeah, it's in here at 5. Taking it up to 10 is probably not worth it because it scales with faith instead of strength. And it really only goes up like 14. So it's probably not worth it at all. Probably not worth it at all. You're stuck here for a whole year. Yeah, you're not alone. A lot of you are caged up. So I just want to know why I can't upgrade it any further. Do I need to take it to a specific blacksmith? Like, I'm trying to think of anybody else. Like a sorcerer or something? Or a priest? It won't show up as an upgrade option. I don't know. If anybody has an answer, awesome. If not, that's totally fine. I'm just going to run back to the bonfire so we can go back to where we started the day an hour into the stream. Quebecois with the twofer. Well done. Well done. Is there an option to modify equipment that I'm not seeing? There was. Go back to upgrade menu and toggle over. Is it there? Toggle over. That shadow always scares me. I always think it's an enemy coming up to kick me in the face. I'm also still aware that I might somehow fall off of something and die here, which I don't want to do. Now you're the shaven yak. That's me. Okay, so if we go to modify equipment, there's nothing here. Nothing here. These are just sorcerer catalyst stuff. And then this is to undo So this is like regress. This is how I got the divine spear, I think, to begin with. I had like an ogre club or something, and it came down to a divine spear. I want to compliment your character. It's this guy after a full day at the beach. It's that guy. It's this guy if I take humanity. This is what Epicarmus becomes if I take humanity. Watch the speedrun on Saturday this. Why can't you beat the game as fast as they did? That's the question of all time. It's a question of all time. Okay, so that's that. Reinforce weapon. There is no toggle over. It's just this. I'm not seeing... Like, we got a lot of other options, but I'm not seeing... Going down through the whole thing. Then we got the bows. Oh, I don't remember this black bow with Ferris. That must have been one of those Robin Hood manly men. And then we get our shields. Were you guys in Zeke's chat? Were you guys in Zeke's chat when he was talking about his dad? His dad used to sell... He's a salesman for a company called Eagle Shield. But Peachy and I looked it up, and I think he did too on stream. And the first thing that pops up when he searches Eagle Shield is this. Is Dark Souls. Never mind, I see it. Wait, what? Are you out of Titanite? I have 8 Titanite shards. And the other Titanite I haven't really used. And even if you do use it, like here, Stone Great Shield, it'll say, okay, you don't have Twinkling Titanite, but it still shows that you can level it up. And that's it. Now we're back to the back. So I don't know what's happening. If I remember right, you need a rare upgrade mats at certain levels. That's fine. But like, again, for Havels, if I wanted to upgrade it, I don't have Twinkling Titanite, and it just shows it on the screen as an option. It's just grayed out. I'm trying to upgrade the Divine Club from a +5 to plus whatever, +10. And I'm just not seeing it as an option. I don't know if it's because this, neither of the... So if you go here... The max is 5? I mean... I know this is not the best site for resources and stuff, but it has a +9 and a +10 on it. It doesn't tell me how to get there, but if you scroll down to the inventory list under Divine, it has a +5, +9, +10. I just don't know how to do it. When the 2 eggs in my pee-pee purse gonna hatch? I don't know, bud. When's your last... I don't even know what question. Are you molting, Scott? Are you the molting Scott Evans? Can you go up 1 level in the menu? Here. So we've done modify equipment and reinforce weapon. Is it under a purchase? You have the divine ember, not the large divine. Oh, is that what it is? It's an extra like special weapon. +5. Go beyond +5 or switch to an elemental magic weapon. You must take an ember to the corresponding blacksmith. So I would need another ember. So I specifically need an ember to do that. Those are kidney stones. You need to see a doctor. Yeah. Scott is a poet. A molting poet. The molting Scott Evans. I'm going to see if I can find that that person on Twitch. The molting Scott Evans. If not, I'm going to make it. Every 5 levels you need to do a special upgrade by ascending it. Okay. After it's ascended, allow it to upgrade to +10. Haven't played this. So what we did with this one, we had like an ogre club or something that when you downgraded it, it downgraded to a divine club +5, I think. So now you're telling me I need some special... So yeah, we tried modify and it also didn't show up there. See, so there's nothing here, there's nothing here, and this is only these 2 things. And this is to undo it. So this would take it from a divine club down to a regular club +5. Actually, you know what? Let's scroll through here and see if there's anything else. Nope, this is it. This is literally the... This is it. What OJ just said. Yeah, so to go beyond this, I need an ember to... Andre, I guess. So I basically need... Oh, a cult club. That's what it was. Yeah. No, I'm not scared of the catacombs. I just want something that's going to be decent down there. A large divine ember. Okay. And this myth might not do it. Well, we warped back to Andre, and that started a whole mess today. So let's just get back to the. I think we just don't have the stuff in our kit. So let's see what we have. I'm pretty sure I don't have any divine embers anymore because we used them. We gave them to. We got a divine blessing. No embers though. Yeah. We got a bunch of other shit, but no embers. Maybe it's here? So we got slabs, we got chunks, we got shards, we got dragon scale, we got demon titanite, red, blue, green, whatever color you want. And that's it. Yeah. I mean, I am scared of the catacombs. I'm scared of everything in this damn game. Alright, let's just go back where we were before, and we'll just kill stuff with our regular sword and watch it come back to kill us later, I'm sure. Click on my link. It says on the right what you need for everything. Thank you. So again, I ask everybody in chat, do you say catacombs or catacombs? Operation Streaming Fist, thank you for that. Thank you for the help, by the way. And you too, OJA, welcome in. Oh, nice. Okay, so we're at Divine 5. We need 9 white chunks. Disgusting. This is a disgusting game. 9 white chunks for a Divine +9. I don't even know what a white chunk is. And then we need a white slab. What the hell? Hey, Luker. Welcome in. Champion. Celebrity. Why do I even bother with this stuff? This is why Hadokens told me to do a raw Gargoyle's Halberd. Just told me to take it raw. I don't even see that. Oh, yeah, raw +5. You know what? You know what? Let's take it raw. See if we can do it raw. Large shards 10. Can we do it raw? Oh, it's not under here. It's not under here. Let's see. Let me scroll back and see what I've missed. Manus, the Hand of God. Catacombs is not fun the first time. Can't wait. Would you come with me and delve into Paris Catacombs? I would. They've got like cool ossuaries and stuff. Yep. I'm with you. It does, Luker. It makes me a boner. I'm fucking combing. Nice, Pete. That's a good one. Oh, I'm fucking combing. Yeah, it's crazy, Tiffy. Don't you have to get up at like 3 in the morning to get there? Even if you have like reservations and stuff? Get that white slab. Mention real quick that I just finished 30 minutes on the cross-strand machine. Nice, dude. I am so out of shape. It's crazy. Yeah, I have the Black Knight sword as my +5. That's my like main weapon, but I wanted something divine for the catacombs. Farm sticky white stuff. Are you sure, Tilly? Because it sounds like I do. Would you like to know exactly where the white chunks are? Pete, I feel like that's a trap. I feel like that's bait. You got there open a couple hours long? That's crazy, dude. To see underground mazes of bones. Like, I get it, because that's awesome. But at the same time, crazy that it's gonna take that long. So let's see. Ooh, Chandler's tried it. Now we're looking for the, here we go. Gargoyle, Halberd. Do I have one that's already, I thought I had one that was already upgraded. I guess not. Let's just do this for funsies. Hereby declare Luker Gamer the detainer of the next word of the day. Okay. Quebecois got the word of the day, so Luker, if you would like to pick the next word of the day, that's great. Courtesy of Quebecois, who is nice and shouldn't be timed out as often as they are. One day to explore. See, what you gotta do, Tiffy, is you gotta get lost down there. And then you have all the time you want. Just get lost. If you haven't read V.E. Schwab's book, she has one that takes place in the catacombs. She has a character that can like cross between the worlds of the living and the dead, and being in the world of the dead and roaming through underground catacombs in Paris is quite the thing, it seems like. So you might be interested in that. Keep up theme words of the day. Been haven't has to be a really obscure reference that nobody will get, like Luker Gamer. Exactly. Other spooky girlfriend and I went to a cemetery instead. Actually, super cool. Mine was very artistic. I think you would like this book. Let me see if I can. Let me see if I can pop it up for you. Yes, Luker. Yes, it was. Hold. Yeah. The most beautiful chatter on Twitch. That's the one. Yep, Hot AF. Yeah, these are all correct. Are you sure you weren't here just lurking? Were you Lurker Gamer? Yeah. It would have been a lot faster if you were here earlier. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I think it was this, Tiffy. some stupid reason, I always confuse V.E. Schwab with V.C. Andrews. Extremely different book. I don't know V.C. Andrews. I was reading V.E. Schwab when she was still like Veronica. I think Veronica Schwab. But then she switched her name over to be, you know, the J.K., the J.R.R., all that. Most excited for Claw getting about 20 feet in catacombs. Yeah, it's going to be great. V.C. Andrews. Oh, flowers in the attic? Yes. Very different. That is a very different. All right, let's crack this halberd up and see what we can do. Honestly, I'm most impressed by... Well, okay, that's all we can do, apparently. Well, that was a waste. I'm most impressed by speedrunners' ability to just menu, honestly. Like, sorry for the folks who aren't a sub here, or don't have Twitch Turbo, but you're about to get hit with ads in a few seconds. Sorry about that. It's just the way things are in capitalist America. What was I saying? Completely lost the train of thought. Okay. Yeah, we first tried the Four Kings and whatnot. Alright, let's get to a bonfire for real this time, because we are still, like, on the knife's edge of death. If I die, we're going back to the painted world, and I gotta go back through all that shit. Nobody wants to do that. Dude, the menuing's crazy. You gotta be quick, and you have to be... What am I doing? You have to be quick, and you have to be... precise? And if you do one thing wrong, you might not only die, you might ruin your entire run. It's wild. And I'm not good at it. Currently reading Destiny's Edge by M.L. Wang. I'm worried that you baited me into saying something. I'm currently listening to the audiobook of, I actually just finished To Kill a Mockingbird, because I hadn't read that since grade school. Still eerily relevant today. I'm currently listening to Theo of Golden. Just came out on audiobook at least last year. Very good. Very good so far. And actually based on the city that Peachy grew up in, which I did not know about ahead of time. It's kind of cool. I need to decide if I continue in the next short story and you like it darker, or just set it aside and start a different book. The good thing about the anthologies and short story stuff is you can just mark your place and pick it up later when you have a few minutes. You don't, that one you don't really have to sit there and read it, you know, cover to cover, because they're all, whoa, they're all different stories. What happened to me? My shocks gave out. My damn, I want to say hydraulics, my pneumatics on the chair gave out. It dropped me, I bottomed out. You ate the wrong piece of cheese, Alice. I got huge. I'm a nice guy, I'd never bait you. Alright, let's warp back from where we began, and let's just get into the catacombs. Did you guys know that this is the first place I tried to go when we started up the game months ago? Pneumatic is today's internet. What? That's pneumococcus. How long's it been? It's been at least 22 days of streams. Well, let's see. If we stream roughly 3 days a week, sometimes less, rarely more, that's at least 7 weeks, right? Right. Havel's Helm. Mr. T. Alright. Yeah, this seems fine. I don't think we need this anymore. We don't have any bones, right? No, we did not have any bones. Look at us, we're chunked up. Let's sit the bonfire again. Don't make that mistake. Sit the bonfire. Got it, mighty. It breaks. What's a ninja's favorite type of shoes? Sneakers. Perfect. I'm really curious to know what the word of the day clues were. It was one word. A member of our community here. Nothing to do with the game. A proper noun. Eventually people figured out that it was, yeah, the name of somebody here. Nobody really asked descriptors of the person, which might hurt your feelings, but Quebecois just spam guessed people who were not in chat, because I think that was one of the questions, or one of the answers was like people who were not in chat. Don't go that way. So if you guys are here from the beginning, this is one of the first places that we went. I think we just went around the corner here and took the steps down and fought some skeletons. Yeah, we just fought some skeletons. And decided that this was a bad place to be. But then I farmed these guys a little bit. I actually, let's try the club out and see how it does on these early guys here. If it does poorly on these early guys, then we're in trouble. Who dat? Ayo. Ayo's back for 23, courtesy of Hadokens. Thank you, Ayo. Thank you, Uncle Hato. Because there was a comment last week from Club about Lucre Gamer being the word of the day, so I made it the word of the day. See, Gulo's got you covered. Gulo was our lore smith. Gulo with that lore. A little shout out for Gulo. Gulo's been streaming as well. Are you still playing Star Wars Outlaws? Going through the closet, found your old grass shield hoodie. This one, right here? I learned about that one person dying because the hydraulic in their office chair basically shot up through the seat. I'm very careful how I sit in my chair. I don't want to think about that. I don't want to think about that at all. And now that you've mentioned it, I want to put a steel plate between my downtown and my hydraulics, my pneumatics. That sounds awful. Part of me wants to research it to see if you're serious, and part of me is terrified to know anything more about it. Now I'm very, very concerned about the way I'm sitting. It's got it on its back, as one should, playing Dark Souls. Yeah, just like me. Alright, let's go down and mess with these skeleton boys. Skeleton man. Perfect. I cannot hit these guys. Okay, at least they stay dead, though. So that's like the bonus of the club, right? Of the divine? Is that it stays dead? Mr. T. Come on, get up. No! Why would you do it? Alright. It's been a good Monday. It's been a real good Monday. It's been real good. Just hopped his ass right over the edge. Caveman Club looks like a good weapon. I doubt it. I doubt it. 100 ways to die? I don't like it. And now I'm horrified and terrified and scared. You know how sometimes I try to do the, I try to do that attack? I wasn't. I was just trying to do, okay, we learned something. With the club, I'm not touching the move control. I'm just going to hit R2. Ready? His ass jumps forward. It's good to know. Today's been great. Slow day at work, slow run of claws play, good times. Yeah, we're warming up still, shaking the rust off. An hour and a half into the stream. So yeah, apparently the R2 is a jumping attack, which could be nice and fun. But for me, not great. Also, we had... Where are my souls? Oh, you put them down there? I guess that's nice. I'm not really sure if that's nice or not. Okay, they're coming together over here, so. Okay, I don't mind it if I know, if I can gauge the distance there. It's not bad. Catacomb baseball is on. I gotta be real careful here. I gotta be real careful doing that. Dick. Wow, you're nimble. And dead. And undead. So, these guys are okay. I don't know that the guys who are down in the catacomb are gonna be okay. You know? Also, I really hope there's a bonfire, like, right inside the catacombs. There's probably not, but it would be really nice if there was. Because I don't want to do this every damn time. I also can't remember how to get to the combs. They might have one of the coolest designs in the game, as far as I'm concerned. I think they're pretty cool looking. I think it's just down here. Let's just run by these guys. Is it down here? Or did I just F myself? I think I F'd myself. It's alright. Is that a curse? I don't know what that is. Okay, that's not too bad. They didn't hit me too hard. The camera is being real junctified, but it's alright. Come on over, baby. Come on over. I did not find the right key for that. My tune is way off. Alright, we going this way? This feels like death. Hold on, there's steps. Okay. I sang that like a minor key, and now I feel upset about it. I'm upset about it.
Killer instinct.
Oh, you mean spinal?
Spinal wins.
You remember Spinal? Yeah. Ooh, did I do a secret? No. No, that was just a cool guy. Alright. Close, but I won't sell any records. I definitely think I won't sell any records. I remember coming in here the first time and people were like, you don't want to be here. Oh, okay. I killed him dead immediately, so that's good. What the? Alright, well I don't like that. Exploding skulls. Come as you are, as you were. I'm not not in the singy mode. Bro, you got to clue onto him here. The camera is gonna kill me in this. Is that purple stuff? Is that curse? Do I want the curse bite ring? Let's try that maybe. Just arcane, so it's nothing that I have a ring for. Why did it look like curse? Little arcane burst all over you. Okay, so there's nothing I got a ring for. Okay. Oh, yep. It's a great deal. Did they improve the camera at all in this game? Because it sucks, dude. It is in your face at all times. Are you dead? A bonfire would be awesome. A torch would be awesome. Okay. Jesus Christ, that scared me. That was really loud. Thank you for that. Who did a fart? Thanks, Pete. Scared me. You sent that fart shivering right down my spine.
Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine.
Felt so left out because I don't get the comb inside jokes. What do you mean? Because you say coom? Are you a coomer? Hey, chat, I have a request. What's up, bud? So I like that this is like perma-killing these guys at least. That's pleasant.
Now, sing the berries and cream song. Go for it.
Berries and cream, I'm little lad who loves berries and cream.
It's not good. I'm not doing good with the songs today. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not feeling good about sing-song. You read that differently? I felt so left out because I don't get the comb inside joke. I don't know what you mean. How'd you read it, Luker? How did you read it? What's going on with these little skeletons? They're like praising the... I don't know what they're doing. The pull-out game. Look, Tiffy, we're in Paris. We made it. We didn't even have to stand in a... Give me this. You shit. Take that, dick. Alright. Okay, now I feel better. Now we can just hang out down here. I've been down here. It did not end well. Tested trees? It's my first time. Let's do some humanizing, shall we? Apparently some people have no idea how to speak, so they're saying catacombs. Tested trees. Question for you. Do you say catacombs or catacombs? It's a real question with a real answer. You say catacombs. You're doing it right. You're doing it right. One person gave an actual answer. Thank you, Kidween. Welcome in. That's not how skimming works. What are we talking about? Kindle this. Okay, I feel better because now I don't have to run down from Firelink, so we're in here. Now, do you guys know... Let's see if this is new at all. Fart. Is this a warpable one? Any idea? Can't warp from here? I mean, you can warp from here, but you can't warp to here, so we'll stay here until we win, I guess. Interesting. What's up, Raptor? How are you? You prefer the term catabrush? It's a catabrush. What an intricate system of bonage. What did that just do, bud? What did you change something up top here? Luker, what do you got? Now, damn it. I already killed you. Anybody else want to get up? You shit. Oh, because now, wait a minute. I thought Divine Weapons perma-killed these things. I guess it doesn't matter if you set the bonfire, it'll refresh them, right? Yeah. Okay, Luker? Hold on, I have a question. Necromancers don't respawn. Oh, is that the guy I killed down by the bonfire? He's a necro? Me and Luke are talking about words. Because I know chat's going to be upset. Then I'll have to defend it. So I'm heading it off right now. I know, Luker, I'm sorry, but you know how chat gets, and you are chat, so, you know. Oh, how do I get that shit? So that's a necromancer, huh? Oh, these guys are just lined up and waiting. But, question, does that guy matter if my Divine Club is doing the work? Like, he's not hitting me with anything, except for that. So does it matter? Listen, Cartwheel, calm down. I guess he's kind of annoying if he's going to hit me with fireballs. What are you doing? Okay, he's dead. Unlock. God. Where are you, dude? I like that he ran from me. He's still running from me because I'm very slow. No, go get him! This is amazing. Because that was clearly bait. That was clearly meant to be bait. That was really funny, actually. Alright, this isn't terrible because I can pretty much one-shot these guys and they're not doing a lot of damage to me. Oh my god, where are we? Skyrim? What sucks is this camera. Okay. I know you're Chad, bud. How can we make Rod more upset? No, we don't want to make Rod upset. That's never my intention. Skeleton doing cartwheels, exactly what's wrong with this world. Hold on, I can do cartwheels too, but I have to get naked and put a certain ring on. Did you know I could do that? Bitrate doesn't like this area. Listen, man, I'm not going to touch it because it's been okay so far. The stream has been okay. I'm not going to touch shit. Alright? I'm not touching shit. So if it doesn't like this area, too bad. Too bad. Alright, let's backtrack a little bit because we just ran trying to kill that guy. Yeah, that works, Luker. We can do that. Feels Skyrim in here, doesn't it? It feels Nordic. Feels like it's for the Nords, dude. Okay, so that guy's dead now, yeah? Ooh, a shiny. So that guy's dead. We made sure that he's dead. This fucking camera. But these skeletons will come back next time I sit. Well, I don't like the cartwheels as much as chat. I love the cartwheels, it's just they don't help me. Look at all the little bones down here, Tiffy. Tiffy, look at all the little bones. Or are they beetles? Is that a river of bones? Or are they supposed to be beetles moving underfoot? I thought this was remastered. Come on, you guys. You could do better than that. Are they a little scarab like bone beetles? They're beetles, okay. Let's learn something. The word catacomb derives from the late Latin word catacumbae, originally referred to a specific underground cemetery in the Appian Way in Rome, near where the Basilica of San Sebastiano stands today, initially serving as a specific name for the Roman tomb complex associated with the apostles Peter and Paul. A word generalized by the 19th century to refer to any subterranean burial vault. That's neat, but I still don't know how to pronounce it. Luker picked the shit word. I am in fact banning Quebecois because he passed it along. That's fair. This isn't terrible. I agree. I was a bit disappointed at how easy it is after the initial surprise. Started the game same way you did, and it gets worse. Oh, I'm sure it gets worse here. But so far, we're okay. So far, it's manageable, at least. And I haven't been chunking through my heels, so it's been good. I like that the channeler... So that's bait. I like that the channeler dude... What are they called? You called him a necromancer? I like that he ran and took me through a merry chase with all these skeletons chipping away at me. That was pretty cool. Everything's bait, yeah. Earth's rotation is gradually slowing down, meaning the length of an average day increases by about 1.8 seconds every century. Great. That just means I get to be at work more often. That's what it sounds like to me. Come on, you turkeys. I do love these little rolling skeletons, to be honest. They are very fun. They're fun. And I like that this club is putting in work. Lucerne. Shall we read about Lucerne? Lucerne. Lucerne. If only... Okay, that's not bad, actually. Ooh, physical 110. Are you divine? Halberd, thrust. Halberd with a large, hard, beak-like protrusion. Giggity. Inflicts thrust damage. Same. Instead of thrusting like a spear, the wielder of the Lucerne aims to club the head with its hard beak. Perfect. This is on sale on Nintendo eShop for $20. Anyone wants this on the Switch? This? Dark Souls Remaster? $20? Nice. On the Switch? On the Switch? Beetles are fine. There's hundreds of them. If they were made any other way and had any more pixels resolution, you'd start seeing lag issues. That's fair, Mel. Mel, don't defend the game. I want to see each individual beetle with their little 50s pop haircuts. Show me every beetle. It's honestly, these guys wouldn't be so bad if I didn't have to wait for them to animate before attacking. What's up, Glowy? I call you Glowy. Oh my god, please. Calm. Hey, dude. We'll come back to you in a second. Fear of big hippo feces? Say what? Feces? Why does this feel like bait? What is the point of coming back here? Just a catacomb. The fear of long words. Have you seen that on social media at all, that people are getting upset at certain like authors for using long words in their books? To me, whenever I was reading a book and I came across a word I didn't know, regardless of how long it was, I looked it up. I used to, when I was a kid, I used to read with a dictionary by my side, and if I didn't know what the word was, I looked it up. And guess what? That's how I learned words. Mel, how are you today? I hope you're doing well. Hope you and the fam are doing well. Weapon somewhere in here is just amazing for the Pyro Dex build. That might be, if I play this again ever, I might do that next. Try to be Pyromancer, do a little more dexterous build, and run. I don't trust you, Skeleton. Skeleton man. Thankfully, your arrows are very slow. Okay, everybody's waking up. I get it, I get it. Everybody's waking up. Where am I going, dude? You boys are running in circles. It's a circular. I'm trying to wake people up so they try to come get me. Is he outside? Where did you go? Oh, there you are. Okay. So he's done. Now we can loot. Large soul of nameless soldier. Perfect. Perfect. Did I get shot by something else? I'm looking for eyes in the dark here. Really hard to see what's going on here. And keep track of where I'm going. That's fine. Okay, so we went all the way back around, made a loop. You think you're better than me, word boy? No. Are you upset because I learned words? And I'm still learning words? Don't get upset. Get smart. That's Dragnet. That's not Get Smart. Or is it? I can't remember the tune to Get Smart now. Okay, so we want to go that way. We want to make sure there's nothing else out here. Shoot. Is that where we've been? I don't want to go all the way around again. Let's do it. We've probably already been here. It's fine. What was that sound? Yep. So that's just for some reason. Circle all the way back around, I guess, in case you missed anything on the way in. Or if you want to go back to the bonfire, I guess. I don't know. We talked about the new wave of brain-dead people on the internet asking for simpler words and books. The thing is, you can read picture books, you know, for children, for babies. Everything has, like, an age rating. Oh, hold on. I don't even want this Havel helm on. I want my boar's helm. Where's my boar's head? Where's my boar's head beef? Give me that beef. There we go. Boop. There we go. Feel much better now. Whoa! Easy, buddy. I like the pictures. They make me feel smart. I need a book where I can look up pictures to explain how pictures work. These pictures are too complicated. Alright. Well. Oh, floating skulls. Floating skulls. I hate that. How do I get to you? I don't like these guys. Okay. Good to know. Good to know. Those things will just spike me, apparently. Perfect. That one didn't scare me because I was in the middle of elite combat. But thank you, though. Kid, we brought up an excellent point during Drop Frames. Quite a bit of viewers weren't able to discern what the host's opinion about a game was from watching. Rather concerning, actually. Well, I don't watch Drop Frames for a variety of reasons. But was it the host's fault or was it the viewer's fault? Because some people are just not good about voicing or maybe explaining, clarifying their opinion. So, is there a way to tell which one of these is going to stab at me? Oh, we got a little this here. I mean, I think Zeke makes it pretty clear what his opinion is. Ko, I feel like maybe doesn't because he doesn't want to... Very much viewer's fault. I feel like Ko sometimes doesn't take a hard stance on things because he doesn't want to alienate a potential sponsorship, a potential subsect of a fandom, his audience. Yeah. Is there a way through here? Because otherwise, I don't know whempst to go. He's gotten better about that? Okay, good. He's a big boy. He should be able to let his opinion be known. I see stuff back here. I'll laugh on Twitch and ask AI summary. I guess we know now that it's needed. It's not needed, that's the problem. We just need people to stop being so fucking lazy. I did like when chat was making a bunch of fake AI summaries for Zeke. I don't love that they're just being mean to him, though. Like, that's not my favorite. Okay, so we opened something here. I'm guessing this bridge across to those skelly boys. Can we bait those things at all? Okay, so what is it about you? You've got a little... Fuck. You've got a little shield or something. I don't know if that means any... Ow, I forgot about you. It's fine. You know what? Let's do this. Never mind. I was going to try to split the difference. The game did not want me to do that, so it's fine. Can we chill in here for a second? So I can talk to chat. Period, and he was just shiltacular all day. Yeah. Really bad when he bought the new house. Of course, man. That money sneaks in. And I don't blame him. Everyone wishlisted Emberville? I think I did, actually. Because if it's a good game, I'll be happy to play it. I mean, I remember when he put a ton of money, I think on the order of like 40 to 60 grand somewhere, into another game that he had been working on, and it kind of fell apart, and I felt pretty bad about that. Good. Good. Probably should have saw that coming. It's fine. We're fine. Yeah, the MMO with, like, Brendan Sanderson or something. Ooh, loot bugs. I don't care. Did I even hit one? Did I hit any of them? Did I hit any of them? Or did they... Motherfuck! Did it just disappear? I don't think I got any of those loot bugs. Shit. Do I have another chance? Okay. Was there anything in here? Session 0 of a D&D game we had on the weekend. One guy in the call said he'd make an AI portrait of their character. Everyone booed him and he said he wouldn't. Good. Shame works. Especially when it's like group shame. Unfortunately, I heard when DP was visiting Rod, there were some people in his Discord who were using AI for stuff during like conversations and things like that. I just want to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, why? Especially because DP is an artist who makes a bit of his money from art commissions. What is wrong with you? Host gave a good review about a game, also had some smaller things to criticize. Scary to see people asking, wait, do they like it or not? You can't say positive and negative things. Hold on, everything has to be really positive or really negative. I thought it had to be the best or the worst. I didn't think there was anything in between. Yeah. Co-heavily invested in 2 games or so. They both didn't even see light of day. Yeah. Yeah, no, I think he's learned some hard lessons in that space, which I don't know anything about it. Hard lesson being like, don't put... I don't know. I honestly don't even know what to say as far as the lesson goes. Okay, so we don't want to... Well, now, wait a minute. I stepped on in these graves and it dropped my ass. I don't know how I got in here, though. The damn catacombs. Ooh, boy, we got a lot of thoughts here. Today's stream, Claw ran around in the catacombs for hours experiencing trouble with a constant boner. He also waxed philosophically. What's up, Wax? By the time he'll lose, now that he's soon to be a father, openly wished for a click remote, but with just a rewind button. No, that's not true. None of that's true. Well, the first part might be true. Aw, that sucks, AO. The poor thing. Was it too hot out there for her, or did she just step on something bad? I had a... that brings up a horrible memory of... Basically, one of our dogs got her claw caught in, like, the floor, and it ended up being not great. She was okay afterwards, but she was not a happy pup. Not a happy pup. Make you play Galactic Racer? You don't have to make me play it. I loved playing Star Wars Episode 1 Racer when that came out. I played that. I don't think I ever beat it because it was really difficult at the end, but I loved the little pit droids and making your own racer and unlocking the different pod racers and pilots. That was a super fun game. Claw has catacomb psychosis. Gula!
Sam, it was just reported Dr. Claw, MD, was having trouble with a bone in the catacombs. Thoughts? That fool is struggling with some dusty bones. Tell them to stop acting like a bitch and just get good already.
I mean, on the plus side, he did say catacombs, and he laughed, which was kind of funny, but Jesus, Sam, what did I ever do to you? Acting like a bitch. Acting like a bitch. Burnout Devs, I wanted to sign a new pod racer. That's cool. Thank you, Gulo. Thank you. I got the catacomb psychosis. Co-invests a lot of games, actually. Yeah, he talked about 2 of them that I remember. Well, one more than the other, but... Can we drop through here? Okay. So this is intended. So I'm down under the waterfall here. Oh, okay. So we're back here. Got it. So we can go back across the bridge. Okay, you have a shield, so you're going to do spikies, right? I'm incorrect. So, now wait a damn minute. I am so confused with these spikies. You don't have a shield, so you're not going to do that. You do have a shield, so you're going to do it. You did it. Okay. You also have a shield, so you already did it. Perfect. Alright, Claw, let's try this again, but don't drop into the obvious pit trap. The thing is, I don't even remember which way I went. I think we went this way, and that's the pit trap. There is stuff beyond it. No, there's not. What about this other side, though? Does that do anything? I'm not going to find out. Well, good to know for the future here. All right, there's bait. Now, somebody said something about a... This is beautiful. Look at this camera work. Look at this. This is great. Look at the camera work here. What a great game. I have a fun story about AI at work. Used AI to make some art for internal use. Customer satisfaction thing. It goes from 1 to 5. Printed quite a bit of them. Realized AI added a 6th star. Now it's a meme joke that we're 6-star employees. That's great. It's fantastic. I hate it all. I hate it all. I work for a mega hyper corpo global net company that is really pushing AI for no reason other than that they invested in it and they want their money back. Investing is gambling, so you just need to know there's a real chance you'll lose the money, so don't offer more than you can lose. Yeah, it literally is, unless you're an insider. SpaceX. Unless you're an insider. If you're an insider and you have a guaranteed win, and you have enough money that you can pay off any of the authorities that might look askance at your illegal dealings, if you can't afford that, don't do it. Ain't getting that investment back. No, but here's what they're going to do, Mel. When they realize they're not getting that investment back, they're like, well, we can't afford to, like, lose money for our shareholders, so we'll just cut our workforce by, like, 80% instead. Isn't that fun? AI for a ton of coding. Use it for art. Definitely is different. Yeah, it's completely different. There are uses for it. Medical, research professions, pharmaceutical stuff. Anytime you need to... This camera. Anytime you need to process a ton of data that would be inefficient or just stupid for a human to waste their time doing it, I think is a good use for quote-unquote AI programs. Unfortunately, we slap AI on a bunch of different things that aren't necessarily AI. I still don't think there is like a true AI. What hit me? Oh, the spiky dudes. Thankfully, they do like 1 damage to me, so it's not bad. It's just more annoying at this point than anything. Alright, who's next? A couple of you. Alright. Anybody else? We're good. Okay. And unfortunately, those little statues kind of blend into the background there, so it's hard to tell. Boink. Do-do-do-do-do. AI for insights from massive amounts of data that it couldn't do in a lifetime. Abhorrent in most other use cases. There are times where it's totally fine and actually makes sense to use. It's just not what the narrative is that they're pushing for. They determined, and I say they is like big AI. They determined that it would be better to get everybody involved if they pushed it for stupid, like, artistic things that anybody can just push button and laugh, rather than the actual, like, use cases for it. So a combination of the camera and the tracking on this thing, super annoying. Alright, we're getting some stuff here. You dick. The tracking has a delay, so when you click it, it doesn't always track the thing you're trying to track, and when you unclick it, or click it again, it doesn't always turn off. It's annoying. As a tool, just like Paintbrush, not supposed to be a replacement of the artist, maybe to inspire or assist. I agree for certain things, but not art necessarily. Sometimes in animation, I can see it to, like, basically anything that's like a rote, reproducible thing that has no more artistic value to it necessarily. It's just kind of like, I think of it of like building a scaffolding. Did you just fall by trying to attack me? Okay. I think of it as like building the scaffolding to then build a skyscraper or you know, work on somebody's roof or something like that. I think of it... Oh, skull lantern. Let's check that out. Is that a weapon? I think of it as, like you said, a tool. Like, you don't need to reinvent how you build scaffolding. It should pretty much be done the same way every time. It also doesn't add to the finished product. But if it helps the people, you know, the people who are using it to perform the job better, quicker, safer, more efficiently, more creatively, great. That's kind of how I look at it. Things that a human just can't do are great for AI. Yeah, the shareholders might hear, I know. Very much market AI as the end-all be-all for everything. It's sneaking into everything, though. Like, I play the New York Times games. I don't do it through their app. I just do it through the browser, the free ones. So Pips, Strands, Wordle, connections, and Peachy and I do it and talk about it. We usually talk about how stupid the creator of those puzzles is with how they stretch stuff. But now, at the bottom of that page, there's a little, like, Gemini ask button. Like, I'm too stupid to solve these puzzles. Solve it for me. That snuck in recently. You really... everything has been an opt-out. So they don't... everything tech should be opt-in. AI stuff tends to be opt-out. Like, you have to find ways to opt out of the thing that they're shoving down your throat. Yeah. Did use AI to help find a rounding error for last payroll run, much quicker than trying to comb through 500-plus employees. The thing is, in my line of work, they introduce errors at least as often as they find them. And they find them very rarely, so it's actually they introduce errors much more often. Because this generative stuff, this LLM, the way that these things are sort of made for the basic consumer, they're made to just generate stuff. So they're not going to say, like, didn't find anything, can't help you there. They're like, well, they want an answer, and I've been created to give them an answer, so I'll just make one up. That's really what it comes down to. Latest use of AI was to give the AI long list suggestions for names for my game. For name generation, to check the internet for references based on suggested games, see if they're in use, and if so, where. It's essentially, that's just a shortcut to Googling. The thing is, you still might have to double check because they might make shit up. And in my line of work, I'm already checking stuff to make sure that everything is factual, accurate, spelled correctly, makes sense in the sense of a story. So if I let something else do that, which I'm already doing it once, I let that thing do another pass, and then I have to double check that thing's output to make sure that the thing is correct to begin with, I'm essentially editing 2 stories for every one, which doesn't super sound efficient to me. What's up, Funky? Connections group text my grandmother and stepmother. It's like an across couples thing. It is. I think because Peachy, when we first started doing it, she was a little apprehensive because if I dared to solve it a nanosecond faster than she did, she would be upset at me for a while. But that's been fine since. We tend to point our frustrations at Winna Liao, the creator behind Connections, whoever comes up with the puzzles each day. Because sometimes she stretches the connection logic, and it's just like, girl, what are you doing? Like, really? Like, the other day, it was, she does a lot of things where, like, this word sounds like an animal. Starts with a sound that sounds like an animal. And it was like cranium, which is fine. Cranium, that's the same sound. But hockey? In what world does hockey sound like a hawk? Hawky? I mean, I guess if you're from Long Island, and maybe she is, it's a hawky. I gotta ask KPP how she says hockey. Maybe I'll pop in her stream later on and be like, can you say this word for me real quick? And if it's hawky, then I guess it's fine. Hawky. Today's purple is like, what? A lot of them are. A lot of them tend to be. And there are certain days where I'm like, purple is the easiest, and green, which is supposed to be the easiest, tends to be the hardest. You know, these are first world problems that we have, but they're fun. They're fun. What'd you say? Thankfully, we all know that the people that resist new tech always prosper. Yeah, isn't that the way, Scott? It's inevitable, I've been told. I've been told it's inevitable. Moved to Firefox after Chrome, downloaded the Shadow 4 gig AI tool. Oh, God. I still use Firefox, but I also use DuckDuckGo instead of like Google, and both of them try to sneak stuff in that I have to go in after an update, which tends to be like every other day, and I have to go in and turn stuff off manually. On my phone, I now have to do that, I think. Maybe it's just the New York Times page. Maybe not, but yeah, they snuck something else in there too that I don't like. Google search, such a waste of time now with it. DuckDuckGo's okay because I have AI turned off. Google, I always add space minus AI. Space, you know, little dash, dash AI, all 3 characters together. And it returns a lot better results that way. Peachy's starting to slide into using the AI summary at the top, though, so I scream at her every time. But, you know, quickly become Ouroboros, where it's just feeding off each other and then feeding off itself. But it doesn't matter, Pete, if somebody's making money, you know? Hawky. Special Google default search, get rid of AI by default. If you can share that with me, I'd love it, because I hate having to put in minus AI every time. Exactly, Funky. We do the same thing. Peachy will be like, if she has a question on Wordle or Connections or whatever, she will say, like, she will ask me a specific pointed question. And if I dare... Oh, do we need our Abyss Walkers thing on again? That's bait. That's bait. I don't trust it yet. Let's go back up and see if that lever did anything. I can't remember anything up here. That lever did something. Pichu asked me a very specific question. And I need to only answer that specific question. And that's it. Did we come in from here? I can't remember anything, buds. I don't remember anything. Okay, there were skeletons in here. We came down this way, so... Skeletons in here. We did not go outside, I don't think. Yeah, we do that too. Yeah. No, we try to be helpful without being, like, overly helpful, you know? Well, that would have been a good little ambush there. I am so lost and turned around already. I feel like we... Why didn't that lower the... I must have to find another lever for that. Okay, I see them skulls. So we got our fog wall there, which is good. We gotta find another lever to drop that bridge. Did I not hit that lever? Could have sworn I did. Unless there's another one. This seems incorrect. Hold on, where's my damn pebbles? You little bastards. We want to see the skull lantern. Oh, yeah. We got to do that. Hopefully nothing comes down here and knocks me in the butt. 3 friends, Google, same question, AI gave each of us a different answer. Yep. I don't think you're an extremist if you don't like AI. I've seen more and more people pushing back against AI slop stuff. Now, maybe that's just my little bubbles, but it's good to know. Yeah, it's tough, though. Chrome set up to go web search tab instead of the alt tab when I search. Only click the over the all if there's something there I want. I just turn off any AI stuff to begin with and just, I don't know, come what may. But I Google a lot of stuff for my job. It's usually like names of people, names of law firms, things like that. Certain acts or filings or courts or boring stuff. But it's for the most part with DuckDuckGo AI off. It's been pretty good. I don't know how Quebecois is doing that. He's making it like hyper-colored. Oh my god, that's a giant BRB boy. Hold on, I owe you that much. Kidween ended up sandwiching hyper-colored text. It's just Twitch stuff you can add to. Yeah, message effect. Oh, the government is classifying as an extremist stance? Well, guess who has money invested in it? Okay. Where is our skull? Where would it be? Here? It's not a key claw. But the crest of Artorias, I guess, was. So, I don't think it's a weapon, but maybe it is. Maybe it's a shield. That's crazy. Oh no, is it going to take my grass shield away? Oh. Weapon type lantern. See, but you get a free one in Bloodborne. And Liza P, Skull Lantern of the Catacombs. Necromancer. Don't look at all my BRB boys flying around. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh god, it looks like he just spawned in the water and he just made a bunch of himself, like sea monkeys. He just spawned a bunch of sea monkey versions of himself. Skull Lantern, the Catacombs, Necromancer. Oh, it's from the Necromancer. Droops from his long beard locks. Blech. Lantern alights the Tomb of the Giants. Nido's light-devouring domain of death. Nido? Catacomb? Look at all these sea monkeys going. Look at them go. Also serves as fire damage strike weapon. Okay, alright. Well. Oh. Can we do this? Can we just, like, use it when we need it? That's gonna be heavy, though. Is it on my back? Where is it? Am I blind? I don't see it. Hold R2? Not right now, I'm not. Not right now, I'm not holding R2. You think I'm nuts? See that? This prism stone tried to trick me. It tried to trick me. That little shit. Now I'll hold R2. See? You're trying to trick me. Uh-huh, Mighty. You're trying to get me killed. I see what you're doing. Tech was just not there to make this a special item. You and your L2s. I'm confused, bro. Why is this... L1? L1. Mighty? Mighty? Even if I L2'd...
to ask me, Sam, what do you think about Dr. Claw using some
Oh, does
shiny
this do
stones
anything here?
instead of just taking a leap of faith? Dr. Claw MD is pathetic. Quit hiding behind trinkets and jump already, you cowardly little pebble.
Oh my god, he called me a cowardly pebble. He called me a pebble. Come on now, Sam. What did I do to you? Pebble. That's cute though, Sam. He called me a little pebble. Ow, you fuck. Call me a pebble. That was really cute. Alright, I don't think we need this yet. Pebble, what a cute insult. It is really cute. What am I doing? I'm looking for some kind of switch so that we can extend that bridge. However, there's got to be something here, right? There's got to be something here. There ain't, bro. What about... I really don't want to run through this all again. I hate these pebbles so much. Last one. Let's see what happens. Okay. 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 Parkour. Quite thrilling. Remember that quote? Quite thrilling. No. Great sight sounds good. Now, I'm guessing we want to drop down through this pit. Because if we just drop back through here... I already hit this switch, did I not? Yeah, because it's pushed in. Maybe we undo it? Bloodborne pebble item description. Small pebbles found throughout Yharnam can be thrown at foes. Quite thrilling. Ah, that's what it's from. Let's drop down this pit and see what happens. Nothing, apparently. Okay. So are we just on the other side of the chasm? So we're just up here on the other side of the chasm. Okay. I don't know. I've never played this game. I have no clue what to do. Gulo, you're supposed to be the one helping. Not really. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm just explorating. Camera. God. Camera God. Oh, good. Oh, good. Crypts and such. Tombst. Okay, we don't really need our lantern yet. So we're going to two-hand our baseball bat. Hey guys, there's a bonfire some here now. I hope so. Is there one we missed? Shit. To Crypts and or to Bloods? Maybe. Maybe. At least we got our little lantern. This little light of mine. I don't see anything horrible yet. See some shiny in the distance. I'll find it, probably. I mean, the fact that you can miss some of these bonfire is kind of wild to me. Hey, big guy. Do I want to die here? You know what? We'll come back to you later. We'll come back to you later once I put my other weapon on. I don't trust you with the divine club. It'd take forever. Alright. Is there like a secret one that I'm gonna have to like find behind a wall somewhere? Oh, we got a little bud coming up. Hey, dude. Now damn it. Please don't fall. Yeah, great, cool. That wasn't too bad, actually. I don't trust this. Yep. You dick. Not what I wanted. Weird. I would love to be able to see. Unbelievable. Hey, we got a white chunk. Got ourselves a white chunk. Can I please have this? So what I love about that is me... The fuck? Me not having my secondary weapon up. That was super neat. Super neat to not be ready for that. We're gonna be super fat, huh? Yeah. We're the fattest of boys right now. It's alright. Iframes Estes? Yeah, I got lucky. So easy when you get into the bullshit Crucible Knight section with more shenanigans. Oh boy, oh boy. Well, I got one way to go here. So. Crucible Knight, isn't that Elden Ring stuff? That's the bait that make you go deep in the coons. Take me to the coons. I hate this camera. Like, hate upon hate. I mean, this feels like a mistake. But I don't have a choice now. Huh. Well. Let's just take these guys off for the moment. Oh, I was really hoping they would just stay there and do that. Because maybe I can... There's a fourth one, right? Okay, at least they go down pretty easily. Reminded me of the... What are you guys doing? Oh, but you're also skeletons, so I don't know if you get back up or not. I guess we'll find out in a few. And I feel about flock cameras, not great. Not great. We don't need more of a police state than we already have, in my opinion. Not great, especially because they're just being put up random places. Like in school areas and like daycare centers. Okay, he's dead, so they shouldn't come back, right? Okay. I really would like to find a bonfire, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, ladder. Bone wheels aren't bad unless you're overwhelmed. Yeah, well, there were 4 of them, so I kind of got lucky there. I saw the ladder at the end. So come back up here in a second. Flock camera susceptible to flying bats? You mean when I throw my bat into them? Is that what you mean? Or spray paint? Flock camera. So for the bonfire, you might need to be guided. If I remember correctly, it's a bit tedious to find. Is it like behind a fake wall or something? For right now, I'm just still kind of exploring. He's got a floating wheel. Now I'm worried that those guys are going to come back because they are skeletons. Sorry for the ads here. Land of the free to be recorded. Yeah, it's a lot of that, bud. Now in some cases it might be good because they have found, like, you know, felons or whatever that people were looking for. Sounds like a fart. Sound like a blacksmith. Why is this not... I hear it. But why can't I get through this wall? London, I think, is like the most surveilled city in the world, is it not? New York is probably a close second if it's not. You need to find a bullshit shortcut. Okay. I see another pinwheel, or whatever you call him. Cartwheel dude up there. I'll tell you what, Havel's armor makes them pretty manageable. Because he doesn't really get knocked back by it. I like when they just go zooming around. They're just zooming. They get knocked down and then they get the zoomies. That's kind of fun. I don't know how to get that. London's more cameras than anywhere else, yeah. Yeah. Beefy boy against vegan skellies. Yeah. Skellies on a what do they call it? Velocipede? What are the one-wheeled bicycles they used to use back in the day? Penny farthings? Usually the cameras aren't the issue. The issue is when you don't trust the ones putting them up. Well, we don't. It's usually like local law enforcement. Oh, go to fog wall. Let's traverse that white light, baby. Velocipede or penny farthing, right? Isn't it either? So I hate that I could hear that bonfire. Or sorry, I hate that I could hear that blacksmith, but I can't see him. I hate whatever this is going to be. And actually I know what this is going to be because I've seen Tilly play this game. Surveillance is for your safety only. Viewer discretion is advised. Good luck with this. It's doable. What's the worst that could happen? The worst that could happen is I die, and then I can't remember how to get back here. Shit. Well, we don't have a choice. And I got 3 heals. Great. Actually, we do have more heals. Let me do something stupid here. We have 17 heals. In addition to our Estus. Will I be able to figure it out? Let's find out. Alright. I'm going to wait, though, because ads are running, and I don't, for people who may have been watching, I don't want to, you know what? Let me read you some spam calls that I've gotten in the 2 hours we've been playing the game. Up to $80,000 that you'll hear about your unsecured personal loan application. I'm happy to share that you've qualified for up to $45,000 in your monthly payment. Could you imagine? Could you imagine getting a $45,000 monthly payment? Some people out there can imagine. They're called billionaires. Could be as low as $375 before we prepare the final doc. Yep, that was 11 minutes ago. And then an hour ago, up to $80,000. Hi there, that you'll hear. I'm so tired of these things. It makes my phone as a phone basically useless. I kind of want to just use this phone as like a little computer. And then I want to get a basic bitch like flip phone for actual phone calls and give people my number there. I kind of want to do that. Really don't feel like it's random places. Look at a map of all the flock cameras that basically have perimeters around malls, universities, a private gated community. They've got it in our neighborhood. There's a school down the road. They have it there. They've had it in like in and around daycare centers, children's playgrounds. The thing is, bud, everything in this country, especially since a little thing called 9/11, has been security for your safety. Just give up a little bit of your freedom and we'll make you safer. That's been the line for the last 25 years. It's interesting. Flock is also surrounding Home Depot, Lowe's, other similar stores, Target, Walmart. I wonder why. No cameras that are also supposed to track people, not cars. Yeah. It's hard to argue when, you know, they do find people who are ne'er-do-wells and people who are wanted and whatever. It also, you can look at it from the perspective of like, what are the police actually doing if they had to wait until now for a camera to find these people in broad daylight? It's basically like 7-Eleven. Yeah, it's just like 2 degrees better. Guess you need to get a pair of blue light glasses and a separate pair of reading glasses this weekend. I'm feeling that, Gulo. I've tried reading books. If it's in like low light, I have a really tough time reading it even with my contacts on. So yeah, I feel you. Oh, definitely, kid. Also caught cops stalking exes. I mean, or just stalking people in general. There was a really nasty case here of a cop, a relatively young cop, who was basically just stalking a teenage girl on her way home from like school or work, and horrible, horrible things happen. I think it's either in the courts now or he's in jail. I can't remember which, but yeah, not great. Okay, it's noon, so we're going to try this boss and see what happens. We'll go from there. First try or one shot? Let's see. I was just having a spa day. This dude's just having a spa day. Okay, Pete, thank you. You don't have to do that. Mask of Many Faces. Huh? Looks like my Claw OOH. Hmm? Can I lock on, please? Alright.
Alright.
So... was that it? That was it? Was I supposed to be baited by the clones? Or did it not matter which one you attacked? Catacombs are so stupid. We got a Rite of Kindling, a Humanity, and a Bone. I don't want to bone out of here unless I have to. Thank you, Pete. Thank you for gifting one debated. Alright. By the Rite of Kindling, you may now kindle beyond the normal limit. Can I, though? You missed 2 bonfires and an amazing pyro weapon. Well, I guess we have to go back, then. I don't either, kid. It's difficult for people who are just trying to go in there, like, soul level 1 or whatever you call it. Let me get this thing. Get off my screen. Mask of the Child. Ew, I don't like that. We'll put it on, though. Can we put on the Mask of the Child? Ooh. One of the 3 masks of the Pinwheel, the Necromancer who stole the power of the Gravelord. Okay, so we still have to fight Gravelord Nito, or Nito, whatever he is. Gravelord Magneto. Reigns over the catacombs. Mask belonged to the naive child. Slightly raises stamina recovery speed. Ooh. Equip Monk. This looks so stupid with Havel's stuff on. Now you can upgrade bonfires even more. Man, remember that first one that I missed? Uncle Hato? Remember that first one that I missed because I ate the soul instead of knowing how to upgrade it? That sucked. Take that, Boney. Hey, give me this cleaver. Can I have this cleaver? That looks really good. Okay, so can I not get out of here unless I bone? What's up, Hato? Even more stamina. But I already had 3 green arrows up. Is this actually better? I can get out? Okay. Well, the problem is I want to get out and then we need to call it there for today. Oh. Ladder? Ladder? Door? I'm sorry, what? Climb up. Oh. That did not look like a ladder to me. Ladder is my only weakness. Missed 2 bonfires, a cool NPC, amazing pyro weapons. There were a bunch of places where it just dropped you and I didn't know how to like get back, so I'm happy to go find them tomorrow. Wait, hold on. I want to look at this place a little bit more, if the camera will allow it. Can I cut these dudes down? You idiot. Please. When it gets going, yeah, if your column's really not very hard. The first section caused a lot of trouble. Wasn't used to the sluggish pace. It's a confusing layout for me. That's all. I don't know if I can cut these guys down or not. You don't really need to go back up to you. I mean, purple stuff? What's that purple stuff? Is that my pebble that I threw down? Is that my little pebble that I threw down? Are these my pebbles? By the way, we got a skull lantern. It's not? Okay. Are you sure? Because it seems like my pebbles. Okay, I really want to go back and find the bonfire down here. So we can bone. Oh, what's this? Shortcut ahead. Wow. Stupid cave decoration. Oh, interesting. I vaguely remember Tilly running around on this, but it was during the randomizer, so it didn't really help. We're gonna bone soon? Heck yeah, dude. All connects. It's your trash. You put a tiny kappa there, dude. You put a tiny little kappa. You put the smallest kappa. Kappa so small. Soul of a proud knight. Okay. Okay, so we drop back down to where whence we came before. But I really want to find that. I would love to find that bonfire slash blacksmith who's back there. How do I get to him? Can we do that quickly? Or did I screw it up by... Before you go, in your opinion, what's the most annoying grammatical error? It used to be it's, and it's not annoying because of the way people use it. It's annoying because of the way... Yeah, your, any of those. It's annoying because of the way my phone changes it every single time when I put it in correctly the first time. Whatever you do, when you put it in correctly the first time, your phone, or my phone at least, changes it to the wrong one every single time. Is there a quick way? It said shortcut ahead. I think it just wrapped me back around to this area, though. Is there a quick way to get up to that ledge? If not, I'm just going to wrap it up, and we'll pick it up tomorrow. I'll just leave him here. I didn't ask you to jump, but thanks, I guess, for scattering bones. My god, that sword went everywhere. This sword's still going. It's at the bottom of that. Remember that spiral staircase? I didn't want to jump down that. I didn't trust it. Alright, we're going to save it here. We're going to save it here. We'll pick it up tomorrow. No quick way. That's fine. If I know it's at the bottom of the staircase, we can kind of make our way back. Thank you guys for hanging out today. That was a lot of fun. We killed Pinwheel, I guess. Which I guess was easy with a +5 Black Knight sword. Really didn't seem to be an issue. Also, making our way through the catacombs with Havel's armor is pretty much a joke. So far. And then Kid, like you said, I don't think it's a hard game unless you try to play it on hard mode. These games, they're made so that if you find yourself running up against a wall, you can just go grind out some levels, level up your armor or weapons, and go back in and try it again. So far it has not seemed super difficult, but it is fun. If you can't be safe, be sanitary. Be both. Be both. Let's see if Tilly's up and running. She is. Alright, gonna send you over to Tilly for the rest of the day. Hope you guys have a good one. Thanks again for being here. Thanks for all the support. I appreciate the subs, the bits, the tips, the lurks, the tips, the chats, the tips. All kinds of tips. If it's your first time here, I hope you come back tomorrow around 9:30 a.m., 10 a.m. Eastern. I'll try to get on a little bit earlier so we have a little more time to play. Come on back for Word of the Day, WikiHow of the Day, and to watch Rod get angry and ban random people. It'll be a good time. Till then, take care of yourself, take care of each other. Sending you over to Tilly now. Thank you for the follow.